Today's the day. I am finally employed again. I just got Jack's letter. I haven't even read it yet, and I'm like already crying. Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm in New York. It's Monday, and tomorrow I start my new job, not as a TV news reporter, which is like the craziest thing in the world because for so long of my life, all of like 5 years, I really shouldn't say so long, but I have just always, I've been training in college, all of that for news, for TV news, and tomorrow I start into this post-news world. I finally did it. I'm finally going on the other side. So for those of you who don't know, I accepted a job as director of social media and marketing for a local jewelry store here in the area I'm living in Cold Spring. I will share much more about that. I need to see how open they are to me vlogging and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of feel it out. They know I have a YouTube channel. I know my boss has seen my YouTube channel, so probably will be fine, but I'm gonna start off safe. And then as I get more comfortable and it's not weird, I can kind of explain more. But this is the realm, this is the perfect realm for me because I'm going to try to add storytelling to it and, tell people's love stories because as a jewelry store, we are going to be selling obviously a lot of engagement rings, wedding bands. And so I want to bring that storytelling component to that job. I'm going to be responsible for all their Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, writing a weekly blog or whatever. So that's a little bit of what I know that I'm going to be doing. I will check back in as the week goes on, but it feels so good to be settled into our new apartment. I have been running around like a crazy woman all day, getting just the food stuff, last minute things. I brought back a big old luggage from Florida to help. It's filled with more of my old news clothes that I'm gonna probably wear to this job. So my mom had that in Florida and then I brought it back here. And then obviously again, just going grocery shopping, getting all that kind of stuff done. I also grabbed lunch with one of Jack's coworkers who I've been chatting with a lot. She's been super, super helpful throughout this entire crazy process of us being apart and having little to no communication. So bless Katie, she's great. We ended up grabbing tacos this afternoon, and then after that I went and just did a lot more shopping. I had to mail Jack some stuff for basic training. He called me yesterday, so listen to how fate this was. So I get on the airplane, I'm boarding, I'm taking JetBlue. Okay, I swear I really have not been on a plane lately that has not been delayed, but in this moment, thank goodness my plane was delayed because I get on, I sit, it doesn't say that it's delayed yet. When you get on and then you're sitting on the tarmac for forever because of God knows what reason. There was a reason, I don't even remember. But as I sit down and I hear okay, we're gonna be sitting here for a little bit. I'm everyone's oh, okay, whatever. As I'm sitting down, I put my earpods in, Jack calls. And I was wow. Because had we been on time, I would not have gotten that call. And for those of you who don't know, Jack's in Army basic training, therefore he only gets at the most one call a week, and it's not even promised. It's kind of rewarded to you or to your platoon, as I'm learning. So I didn't even know if he was gonna get a call. He knew I was flying Sunday, but I don't know when he's gonna call. I don't know what time. I don't even know if it's gonna be Sunday. Typically they are Saturdays or Sundays. The first call was a Saturday. This was the second call. That was a Sunday. And it was rough. It was a really hard call to get. He just sounded so broken down. He sounded sick. He told me he had to get a couple shots there. And so he got a flu shot. And he said a lot of the guys in his platoon are just all coughing and sick. And they've just I could hear it in his voice. So it's just oh no, you know when you can just tell someone just is not at 100. Well, that sounded like Jack. And so it was really hard because not only did I answer this call on an airplane, and so people are around me. I have this little girl next to me. I have all these randos next to me, and I'm just in my jacket this, trying to talk into it because it's just so awkward. I obviously want to be supportive and all that. And I don't really necessarily want everyone listening to our conversation. So he knew I was on an airplane. It was just, it was just weird timing, but at least I got to hear his voice. So for that, I'm really grateful. And he was wow, I'm so happy you answered. Cause he knew I was I was about to fly. So it worked out, but it just hurts to hear your person just not at 100. He said when I had to start flying, he still had his phone for a little bit, so I connected to the Wi-Fi and I was texting him, and he texted me and he was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And Jack is not like a wimp or anything like that. I mean, he's a pretty strong dude, and for him to just text me that, like, it was really hard. I was very emotional on this plane ride, and it sucks. Like, it sucks that I can't talk to him or encourage. I mean, I can write him letters, but I've already written him 2 letters, and he said he hasn't gotten them yet. And he's apparently written me like a letter or 2, and I also haven't gotten that letter. So the mail's slow. I would be surprised if he even gets it in like a week or so, but obviously it's going to be delayed. And you know, I just want to be there and like encourage him, like, hey, you got this, like, you're meant for this, like, the other side's going to be good. And so it's just tough. And like, just talking to some of his coworkers, they were saying like the early parts of basic training, like, they are trying to break you down. And I don't know, I've never done it. I'm obviously like not active duty military, but I'm just trying so hard to like keep him motivated, like, as the small amount of time I get to talk to him, which it's so rare and just, again, not promised. So that's what I dealt with last night. I was gonna use the plane ride to edit this vlog, like the last vlog, and I just I couldn't do it. Like, after that call, I was like, oh my goodness. So it was all right. I mean, I'm really happy I got to hear from him. He got to call his parents, and so that was really nice too. But I just miss him. Like, it's really hard, but 1 week down, be counting down the days. Just ready to have him here. Like, this home is awesome, but it doesn't even feel like home yet because he's just not here. So yeah, but exciting things ahead. Hopefully the time will just continue to speed up. I have a lot going for me this summer with learning a new job and continuing the YouTube channel and all that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to find a new gym. That's on my to-do list this week. I was going to do it today. I didn't get around to it. I was also going to get my nails done today. Clearly didn't get around to it, so I got the stick-ons. That's what's going to be good enough for tomorrow, because the problem is, like, I am also going to be, like, the hand model for all the jewelry, so my nails need to be done and not look gross. And, yeah, we're already going in strong with stick-ons, but it's okay. We're just going to power through, and I'll try to get them done later. But I really want to find a gym. I want to start going to the gym again in the morning. That's what I used to do when I worked as a TV news reporter. I'd always go to the gym at 7:15, and then work started at 9:30. So hopefully I can get that same kind of schedule. I got a bunch of good food for the week. I have my meals planned out. I know what I'm eating, so that's always a good start. Just trying to get back into routine, and truthfully, like, I am so excited to start working again. I'm ready for schedule. I'm ready for routine. I'm ready to make money. Like, I like to spend money. I've learned that about myself. I like to spend money, and it's hard to spend money when you're making no money. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I can't wait for tomorrow morning. I will take you guys along and vlog like what I can. If anything, I'll definitely like recap at the end of the night. Good morning. Today's the day. I am finally employed again. I have 30 minutes till I have to be at work, and this is the fit. This is what I'm going with, a classic news dress, and I just did some like closed-toe shoes. I don't even know if I got that, but they're from Shein, and they will work. My intern actually from Local 12 showed me those shoes, and I bought them immediately because they were so cute. But this is the result of the stick-on nails. 2 nails popped off this morning, and I just replaced them, so now one of my pinkies is like really tiny, and the other one's like normal. So hopefully none of these nails pop off at work. Embarrassing. And we're just gonna go for it. I'm feeling okay. I spent a lot of time this morning like meal prepping my salad, and I should have just done that last night, but I prepped 2, so I have 1 for tomorrow. So I have my lunch, have everything, but I don't have a lunch box, so I'm literally using one of these like reusable bags that I got at this like wellness festival in Cincinnati. And it has glitter all inside of it from like old Christmas decorations. So I made a salad. I brought like a beef jerky, like one of those chomps sticks. And probably gonna have a yogurt real quick before I go because it's a lot of protein. I have my big water. I need to pack a fork, and we should be good. We should be good. I hope today goes well. I don't know, I'm weirdly not nervous. Like, I was nervous for the interview, But my boss, he's so nice. He keeps checking in on me. He's like, hey, is everything good? Like, any last minute questions and all that kind of stuff. And I feel prepared. I feel good. I'm gonna leave like a little early, so that way I'm very early. Early is on time is late, late is fatal. That's what we used to say in high school marching band. But yeah, here is the moments before I'm an employed woman again. Very, very excited. It was very sweet. My mom and Jack's mom both texted me this morning saying have a good day. So that was nice. The only weird thing is like, I feel like normally I would just be like texting Jack, like I'm on my way or like whatever. And poor Jack is at basic training. So I'm gonna write him a letter tonight and I'm gonna tell him how it goes and then I'm gonna send it and he'll probably get it in like 3 weeks. So it'll be very old by then, but at the rate of the mail, it's probably when he'll get it, but it's okay. We're gonna go. I'm gonna finish my morning breakfast and I will check back in later. And if it's not weird, maybe I'll vlog. We'll see. Okay, I wasn't bold enough to record at work, but day 1 on the other side of TV news, officially in the books. Finished my first day of work. Everything went really well. It was kind of like your basic first day stuff. Like I had to learn the logins. I had to learn their like software, just like stuff like that. And then we had to sit and go through like all the social media, like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. I made a TikTok for them, like just stuff like that. We needed to go through and like get all the passwords and stuff. So that took a little bit of time. And then, yeah, I was just like talking to all the other like people that work there. And it was a good day. It was very like as exactly how you think a first day would go is like how it went for me. So I am literally sitting in the same spot as I was last night in the same shirt. I need to go shower. I have a headache though, not gonna lie. I just came this morning, and I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna make some coffee. And then I didn't make coffee and I should have had coffee because I definitely have a caffeine headache right now. I drank plenty of water. I had like 2 40 ounces. I downed 2 40 ounces. So I don't know. It's definitely not the water intake. I ate food. I ate breakfast. I ate lunch. Came home and I just ate dinner. But my head is like pounding. I just took some BC powder and I'm hoping this helps. Like part of me hates being so dependent on caffeine because I feel like if I don't drink it, I get those headaches. And I was getting them a lot. And Jack was like, I really want you to go see a doctor because I keep like every now and then, and it's really the days I don't drink caffeine. So I think that's what it correlates to. But I don't want to feel that way if I don't have coffee. Like I don't want to have coffee every second. Like what if I can't have it? Then this happens. So do any of you guys have any tips? Like what do I do when I get these headaches, like these caffeine headaches? It's painful. It's painful, but I wanted to come on. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I'm sorry I didn't record at work. I probably could have. I probably had the time to. I just didn't want to be like that girl. I don't know. I'm just playing it cool. I'm just playing it calm, cool, and collected for a little bit. But once I start getting their pages going, I will start posting it on here. So if you guys want to follow me on there, because I'll be like pretty much running all of it and I'll be the hand model. So that would be awesome if you guys could follow their page, but I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm going to wait till I take it over for a little bit, then show you guys what I've done with it. I'll show you a little before and after. I recorded what their page looked like today, mainly talking about Instagram. But I even talked to them about doing like a YouTube channel because he has a lot of like good tips and tricks, and I think it could be like a good educational channel. So I was like, well, I can definitely help you out with that. And he liked that. So we will see where it all goes, and I will share more as this process continues. But I'm sorry, I'm going to go shower and just pray this goes away. Good morning. It's Wednesday, getting ready for work, and I'm making my salad dressing for my salad. And well, like obviously, what else would a salad dressing be for? I don't know why I just said that, but I got these awesome like salt and pepper shakers off Amazon, and I'm like really obsessed. So you fill it up with the salt and the pepper. I have to re-stick on nails, don't look. And it automatically comes on, watch. So there's my dressing, and then I'm gonna flip this over. This is the salt, and then you just hit the on button. Watch out. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. It's really hard to film this and do it, but How cool is that? This is such a millennial purchase. I think it comes out better when I'm like obviously not recording, but I love, very cool. It was an impulse $30 buy. My dad wants them now, obsessed. Anyways, I was just really excited about it, so I wanted to share. But I am making breakfast. We have eggs, turkey bacon in the oven, and of course, oatmeal. I did not eat my oatmeal yesterday and I got hungry so quick at work. So I'm trying to fix that today. I re-glued my nails for like the 15th time. This is what you get when you buy these at TJ Maxx for $4.99. No shade, literally no shade. They're perfect, but I have glued my nails on, well, not even off. Like they just stick, like they have a little sticker back. Can you see it? And they are not meant for the working gals. Like people, like what really gets it for me is when I'm washing my dishes. I like hand wash them. I know I'm crazy. I was trying to use my dishwasher and it works, but sometimes it doesn't like fully dry. So I'm trying to figure it out. And I think it's like a me problem. I think I just need Jack to really figure it out. Not so much me, if that makes sense. But anyways, my nails pop off because there's like water going underneath it as I'm like cleaning the dishes. So here we go, brand new. No one will know. No one will know in a photo. And that's the best part. $4.99, can't beat that. Hi guys, I just finished day 3 of the job and so far so good. It's going like just as I imagined. Truthfully, it's just way less stressful than being a news reporter. And that was something I was really looking forward to, like in this new job, in this new transition. I feel like I have a lot of creative freedom. I love being able to talk to some of the customers that come in the jewelry store. So I am gonna show you just a couple clips of what I've been working on just this week. So I've been trying to like revamp their Instagram and do some fun reels. Okay, so I work for J-Mark Jewelers. I feel like I can finally say this now. So J-Mark Jewelers won Hudson Valley's Best Jeweler of 2023. So that's a pretty prestigious award. And so I was like hyping that up today. And it's just been really fun getting to create and show pretty beautiful pieces of jewelry, not have to deal with anything negative like I used to as a news reporter. Like I could live a happy life, never having to be on the scene of a homicide or a shooting or a fire. And that it's also important, don't get me wrong, but I don't miss that. I really don't. And I'm gonna do a video. I keep saying it, but I'm really gonna do the video finally of like why I quit being a TV news reporter. I feel like it's time, especially since now that I accepted this new job, I'm finally on the other side. Like I just feel mentally free, and I think that's the best and shortest, concise way I can put it. Like I loved those 5 years of my life, but this new chapter is really everything. All right, if you've been following my nail saga, I ripped all of them off at the end of my shift and I picked up 2 more packs. Oh, they're in the back seat. Never mind, I was gonna show it to you. I'm doing glue-ons right now. Truthfully, like I just don't want to spend like $80 to get my nails done right now because I'm still like I'm trying to just pay off like the credit card of like what I've been using during this time off. And like, yeah, well, Jack's been really helpful. Like I've still been like paying for some stuff. And so sorry, I had a little notification. I just want to like kind of be frugal right now. I'm buying only things I need. I got some stuff for the apartment. So like just moving in is kind of expensive. And so I just want to stick to the glue-ons, even though they pop off like in a second, but is what it is, you know? The funny thing about working in a jewelry store though, is like, obviously we sell engagement rings. And so when people come in, they see mine and they're like, that is a beautiful diamond. Did you buy it here? Like this whole thing. And I'm just like, nope, I didn't. But I mean, this is such a basic ring. I feel like we could easily make it at my store, but everyone's been so great at the new job. I really, really love it. And I think this is just like the beginning. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick midweek update. I feel like this is a lot of me talking. I hope you guys are liking this. But now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna make some dinner, and tomorrow, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna go open a gym membership because I keep putting it off. This is awful of me. I really need to go. I need to get this done. I need to start working out again. And I'm excited to find a new gym. I'm like really kind of anxious about it, truthfully. Like I finally felt like I found my gym, and I really loved like the gym in Cincinnati, Burn Boot Camp, like that specific Burn Boot Camp location. I am ready to like find that again in this community, and I really hope I find something just as special as my last gym. I just love like the gym I love going to the gym. I love having people motivating me. So I'm like definitely a group fitness girly. So hopefully we find that. I think I found one that's like 8 minutes up the road, and they have group fitness classes there, but it's kind of like a bigger gym. So they have like, if you want to go in at any time, you can go work out. They have personal training, they have group training, they have a pool, they have a sauna, like all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna go for that one. I just got Jack's letter. I haven't even read it yet, and I'm like already crying. I like can't contain myself when he calls me or when I get his letter. 2 of them came from June 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. All right, here, I'm gonna read them. So I'm obviously not gonna read like all of the letters, but I will say basically what I've kind of like recapped on here. He talks about his blistered ankles and how it's really hot over there, and they've been doing a lot of PT. He says his push-ups are getting much better. He wrote down some funny stories for me because we had joked about him writing down like the funny parts of basic training so we can laugh about it later. So he wrote me like 4 little blurbs, which is funny, but I don't want to read everything just because like obviously he wrote it to me, and I can't ask him right now if like, hey, do you mind if I read this to the vlog? So I mean, for the most part, he says he's doing well, and you know, it's just like basic, exactly what you think basic training is. It's a lot of work, but he ends all of them like, I love you and Oakley and I miss my girls. So I always like reading those. And then he always calls me his cafe con leche. So he signed one of those off. I put it on my Instagram story. He was like, I love you, te quiero mucho, mi cafe con leche. So that was cute. But ugh, I just want him back here. That's all. That's all I came on here to say. I want him back. It's like 8, I don't even know how many more weeks. Ready for him to finish. Hopefully this time flies. I'm ready for the time to fly. I'm ready to have my fiance back home. Ready to like have home with him and to get our stuff in this apartment, aside from like the 4 things I have in here. All right, this is the new nails that I glued on. And of course, the most important fingernail I had to glue on came out sideways. Do you see that one? It's like, it's hard. I feel like you could see it more in person, but first world problems. All I do is take pictures of my nails at work. You see it? Yeah, all I do is take pictures of my hands at work because I'm like showing rings, kind of like this one. And the most important finger. Does this ring make me look engaged? This finger, the finger that I need, is sideways. Here, that's it. Oh, the sun is like being weird. There we go. That's it straight. Oh my God, is that one sideways too? I'm going crazy, guys. They're all sideways. Hey guys, it's Sunday. Good morning. Week 1 is done. I should have came on earlier, like as my last day of the week ended. But anyways, I figured I'd come on and recap now. Today's Father's Day, but work went really well. I mean, I feel like I've pieced together the whole week of like kind of how I felt, what I've been doing. I obviously like been more open about the company name, and I've been sharing it on Instagram and stuff. And I actually want to show you 2 of the videos that I made for them this week. One for Father's Day, one just a video about pearls, and kind of talking about the storytelling that I want to bring in to this business. And I think the boss really likes it. I think the team really likes it. So take a look. Pearls are sparkling gems that take center stage in the month of June. You can find pearls in a wide range of breathtaking hues, from classic white to soft pinks, blues, and even exotic black. Not only are pearls the birthstone for June, but they also hold a special place in anniversary traditions. Pearls are often given as a symbol of love and devotion on the 3rd and 30th wedding anniversaries. It's a timeless way to celebrate those milestone moments in a relationship. So whether you're looking for a meaningful birthday gift or a way to celebrate a special anniversary, pearls are the perfect choice. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying like I get the creative freedom to show what they have in the store, talk a little bit about their products, and really just bring, you know, J. Mark Jewelers to life like they're a 4-generation jewelry store. And I think that's so awesome. And so for Father's Day, I was really able to show that. And that's the kind of storytelling that I love doing, like short form, like really quick with like a nice trending sound underneath on a reel. And so for me, it's really fun. I felt like the people stories and news were always the best ones, and like the positive, uplifting, like those were always like my bread and butter. Now when it came to like more of the negative stuff, I didn't necessarily want to do that. And so I think like with jewelry, like what girl doesn't love jewelry? What, like, it's just such beautiful pieces. So I think this is a really good move for me. I feel very content, and I just can't wait for Jack to be here and, you know, get to meet all my new coworkers. They all know him, and he has no idea who they are. Well, I mean, like, just from like the interview, what I told him. But I think it's going to be a good spot for us both. I think this next chapter is really exciting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all I have for y'all today. I am about to head to Long Island, which is where my cousins, if you remember Louie, he was the one who visited us in Nashville. I'm hanging out with him and his dad and my other cousin, like just all of them over there. So Louie called me. He's like, what else are you going to be doing? He's like, you don't have Jack there. Get your butt over here. So that's where I'm going. But I'm really excited to spend Father's Day with just some of my family. Again, just the first time in 5 years living in the same state as any of my family. It's everything, really. Like, if it wasn't Florida, New York's great. So that's how I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys for the love and support. I've had so many of you guys DM me on Instagram saying like, good luck, have a great first day, like, you got this, you're made for this. And it is just like the sweetest thing ever. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.